how does costume help you connect with your character or even like create your character?
You know, it's funny, I've worked in a number of period shows where you're dealing with clothing and fashion and artifacts that come from a very, very different time and you don't have access to these days. And I was surprised at how much trying to emulate the wardrobe of the fantastically wealthy, of which I'm definitely not a part, felt like that. It felt like a world removed from me. I didn't understand how some of the clothes worked. I didn't understand how some of the watches worked. It's a really good way to feel very, very dumb in front of your costume supervisor. But in doing that, you kind of don the disguise of that person, and you do find yourself carrying yourself a little differently, and a little bit more aplomb, maybe with a little bit more snootiness. I'm not really sure.
Working with this specific wardrobe changed the way you view fashion, because it is a show that fashion, it's not the topic, but it's very much there.
Yeah, I think the thing that I recognize was that status is sort of interwoven in everything at this sort of level of fashion. So even the most casual of clothes are so carefully designed to paint a very specific picture of the person. And you know, there's something I remember studying in school, that isolation and leisure is a mark of real affluence and wealth and status. So when you see these things that are designed to make you look as comfortable as possible, as casual as possible, they're also speaking to the idea of a class of people who can afford to be at leisure, who can afford to lounge around. They're not waking up at the crack of dawn and like going to go work in a factory. They don't have that sort of burden. So that was one thing I took away from it.
Absolutely. Now, did you keep anything from the starter costumes?
No, I gotta say, it's not my particular style. I'm much more basic. I can barely dress myself, so I tend to leave that at work.